Hey everybody, this is Larissa Holopai, and this is my Constitutional Law 2 discussion number 7, where I'm going to be talking about all of my different legislators. Since I'm from Hawaii, all of these people are probably going to be pretty unfamiliar to you guys, so I hope you learn a thing or two from this. So my two federal senators are Brian Schatz and Mazie Hirono. Brian Schatz was born and raised in Hawaii, and he graduated from Pomona College right here in Southern California. And then he eventually returned to Hawaii and took on several positions in our local legislation. He's a former House representative, and he's actually a former lieutenant governor as well. Some of his highest priorities while he's in office right now is clean energy, Hawaii's economy and tourism industry, education, and also protection of Native Hawaiians. My second federal senator is Mazie Hirono, and she actually is a first generation immigrant to Hawaii. She grew up in Japan and she immigrated when she was 8 years old. She graduated from the University of Hawaii Manoa, which, fun fact, is where my mom also graduated from. She's also a former lieutenant governor, so you can see this pattern with my federal senators and lieutenant governors. And some of her highest priorities are low income families, early childhood education, tourism, and veteran affairs. So, yeah, those are my two federal senators. My member of Congress is Ed Case. Ed Case is Hawaii's first congressional district congressman, and as you can see on this map, is on the island of Oahu, and it spans from Makapu'u through central Honolulu, leeward to Mililani, Waipahu, Ewa Beach, Kapolei, and Ko'olina. Ed Case grew up in Hilo, Hawaii, which is actually not on Oahu, on the Oahu Island, but on the Big Island, and he graduated from Williams College in Massachusetts. He also returned to Hawaii and he served as a U.S. representative, and then he actually left politics for a while and practiced law as an attorney, and then he came back to politics and eventually became our congressman. Some of his highest priorities while he's in office right now is military construction, veteran affairs, and science and national park agencies. So, yep, this is my congressman. My state senator is Brian Harimoto, and he's the senator of the 16th district, which, as you can see on this map, is Pearl City, Momilani, Pearl Ridge, Aiea, Royal Summit, Aiea Heights, Newtown, Waimalu, Halawa, and Pearl Harbor. There's actually several cities that are between all of the ones that I just named that he's not the senator of. So people in these areas kind of have to be careful when trying to figure out who exactly their senator is, because it could be one senator in one house and then like three houses down it's a different senator. So it's kind of interesting how my local legislation kind of maps out the districts. He's a former Honolulu City Council member, and he is currently the vice chair of the Transportation Committee, and he's also a member of the Public Safety Committee. So Brian Harimoto is greatly committed to keeping the people of Hawaii safe. In Hawaii, instead of having a state assembly member, we have a district representative. And my district representative is Samuel Kong, and it's the 33rd district, which is basically the same areas as Brian Harimoto, my state senator's jurisdiction, but it's just a little bit smaller because there's more district representatives than there are state senators. Sam Kong is the former owner of Aiea Florist, which is a floral business that has been in the community of Aiea for a very, very long time. And fun fact, my parents actually used to own this business up until about 4 years ago. They're the ones that bought it from Sam Kong when he was looking to run for district representative, so our families are pretty close friends. And yeah, he's the vice chair of the Water and Land Committee and also a member of the Energy and Environmental Protection Committee. So he's all about keeping the land and keeping it sacred and also protecting native Hawaiian species and plants and animals and things like that. So, yeah, this is my district representative. There are a few instances of gerrymandering in Hawaii, but if anything, I would say that there's been an instance where, in my particular state district, there was a time where it was completely Democratic and everyone always voted Democrat, and so any Republican that tried to run against the Democratic candidate was always defeated. And so what somebody did instead was he was originally Republican and then he ended up turning to become a Democrat. So and he ended up winning the election, which is ironic because he ran on the exact same political views as he did when he was a Republican, but now he was just under a different party altogether. So, although that's not really a specific example of gerrymandering, there's not really a lot of that in Hawaii, but there are definitely biases towards one party or another. So that's it for my state legislators. I hope you guys learned a thing or two about them and kind of what they stand for and where Hawaii is as a whole as far as our government. And yeah, I look forward to hearing everybody else's and to get some different opinions and views from other legislators. All right, take care. Bye.